Now, from the area's leader in live local news, this is WYLN News, the area's #1 source of live local news and information in Luzerne, Schuylkill, Carbon, and Columbia counties. WYLN News starts now.
Good evening, and thank you for joining us on WYLN News. I'm Paula Dagnan. A traffic stop over the weekend led to the arrest of a man on numerous drug charges. Hazleton police say they pulled over a vehicle Saturday night in the area of West 3rd and Peace Streets. Inside, they found crystal meth, cocaine, and prescription drugs. 25-year-old Michael Wentz is now facing numerous charges. A Hazleton man arrested over the weekend after he attempted to stab another man with a screwdriver over a dispute involving money. Hazleton police were called to Lincoln and 4th Street Saturday to reports of an assault. The victim told them 27-year-old Wander Ramirez Moya contacted him about money he owed over a vehicle sale. Moya allegedly grabbed the victim by the neck and attempted to stab him with the screwdriver. The victim freed himself and called 911. When officers arrived, Moya attempted to flee the scene, turned a corner, and ran into a railing where he flipped and fell to the ground. He was taken into custody and charged with robbery, aggravated assault, theft, possession of a controlled substance, among other charges. He was taken to the Luzerne County Prison. Court documents show Jeffrey Hutchison is in the Luzerne County Prison on charges in connection with the death of his infant son. It happened Saturday when the child was brought to Berwick Hospital after being found unresponsive at home. Doctors found the 11-week-old with broken ribs and head injuries. After interviewing the man from Nescopec, state police say Hutchison admitted to squeezing the child on 3 separate occasions. He's being held without bail and has a preliminary hearing next month. Fire at a home in Sugarloaf Township sent up plenty of smoke yesterday afternoon. There was one person at home at the time on Lakeview Trail. The fire, believed to have gotten its start on the back porch and then spread to the roof. No injuries were reported. A state police fire marshal on the scene looking for the cause of that Sunday afternoon fire. And an early Sunday morning fire, this one in Carbon County, left 9 people assisted by the American Red Cross. That blaze broke out at an apartment building on West White Street in Summit Hill. There were no reports of injuries and no word yet on what may have sparked that blaze. Authorities in Columbia County say a pilot is in critical condition and 2 passengers received minor injuries in a helicopter crash at the Bloomsburg Fair. The helicopter crashed Saturday evening in the parking lot of the fairgrounds. The popular fair was filled with people at the time of that crash. No one on the ground was injured. The Federal Aviation Administration and National Transportation Safety Board have been on the scene investigating that crash. A Sunday afternoon motor vehicle accident sent 2 people to the hospital Sunday in Schuylkill County. That crash happened shortly after 2 at the intersection of Sunbury Road and Deep Creek Road in Barry Township. The pickup trucks collided. One person was flown via life flight, another taken to an area hospital. There's no word at this time on the extent of their injuries. Coming up on WYLN News, a drug forum coming to WYLN, plus a Happy New Year to some. But first, let's take a look at our 7-day forecast. Muggy and some higher temperatures tomorrow, and then it looks like things start to level off. We'll be right back.
Bonanza Steakhouse, 574 Susquehanna Boulevard in Hazel Township, has an unbeatable buffet filled with something for everyone. Our menu includes the finest flame-grilled steaks, barbecue ribs, chicken, seafood, or sandwiches. You can add the buffet to any entree for a little more. Bonanza features daily specials. Join us Saturday and Sunday for our breakfast buffet that includes our famous omelet and egg station, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Life is full of partners. Your health deserves a partner too.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
This week, Wyln TV will be airing the second forum in the Fighting Back series that focuses on the opioid epidemic. The forum was held at Marian Catholic High School last month. The opioid epidemic right here in our area. The discussion includes comments from Michael Fanjoy, Dave Silvagano, Eileen Penzarella, and Amy Deal, as well as Dr. Rebecca Ordrizzi. Fighting Back is a partnership between the Standard Speaker, SSP-TV, and WYLN. The one-hour forum will be aired at the times that are now listed up on your screens. DVDs will also be made available to area school districts for use in classrooms and assemblies. 2 public meetings were held last week concerning a proposed business and art center in downtown Shenandoah. The center would allow entrepreneurs to have access to the space where they can grow their business. 2 meetings were held last Thursday, one in Frackville, the other at Shenandoah Valley High School. The new center would be located on the east side of the 100 block of North Main Street. Downtown Shenandoah Incorporated purchased the property after a fire destroyed the structures that were on the site. The proposed center would consist of 4 stories and have educational opportunities for the entrepreneurs provided by Penn State Schuylkill. It would also offer space for artists and retail space for tenants to sell items to the public. Happy New Year, 5780, to those celebrating on the Hebrew calendar today. People of the Jewish faith are celebrating Rosh Hashanah, which began at sundown on Sunday. Coming up on Woodside Terrace's News Choice, Pause for a Cause, and that's PAWS on Community and You. Plus, what's next for Joe Madden? Stay with us.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Hi, I had a very minor fender bender tonight in an unreasonably narrow fast food drive-thru lane. Don't worry, I have everything handled. I already spoke to our Allstate agent, and I know that we have accident forgiveness, which is so smart on your guys' part. Like the fact that they'll
4 weeks without the car.
Okay, yep, good night.
With accident forgiveness, your rates won't go up just because of an accident. Switching to Allstate is worth it.
Visit your local Allstate agent, the McNeilis Agency in Hazleton at 1092 North Church Street, or in Hometown Village Square. S.J. Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Rinnai, and trained comfort specialists, call S.J. Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Welcome to Community and You here on WYLN. I'm Julia Wiegand, and with us today we have Pat and Mary from SAFE, who are here today to talk a little bit about Pause for a Cause for Autism and their 13th annual event that is coming up on Sunday, October 6th from 12:30 to 3 p.m. at Whitetail Preserve in Black Creek Township. Now, Pat, tell me a little bit about, the who, what, when, where, why for Pause for a Cause.
Okay, it is Sunday, October the
6th at 12:30 is registration. We have Blessings of the Pet at 1:15. The cause for this is to get a service dog for an adult or a child in our community, which covers the Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, and Hazleton areas. And we need people to come out to the dog walk to support this event. And we're close to meeting our goals and getting a dog for the adult or child in our community, and we'll be putting flyers out to tell them how to apply for the dog. We have food, we have games, we have Blessings of the Pet, and it's a beautiful area to just come out and enjoy the day.
Now, if somebody wants to enlist their dog in the either half mile, mile and a half, or 3 mile walks, $15 per dog, and each dog gets an adorable, cute bandana that we have displayed right here.
That's correct. It doesn't matter what you want to walk, even if you don't want to walk the half a mile and you just want to take a walk around the pond or around the field, that's fine. It doesn't really matter, just as long as you come out and support the event.
And I also heard that if you pre-register your pup for the event, they get a special toy.
That's correct. Mary has special toys for the ones that pre-register.
And with us today, we also have Remy and Nico running around. And so there are dog rules and people rules. I know a big one for the dog rules is no retractable leashes.
That's correct. We don't want retractable leashes. There are usually about 100 to 150 dogs, cats. Doesn't matter. You can bring cattle, you can bring dogs, cats, sheep, whatever you want to bring, just as long as we raise this money for these children and adults in our area. It is $15, and you need a leash and not a retractable leash, just for safety purposes.
Of course. And I know that at the end of the day, you're going to have some prizes, most money raised, tallest dog, youngest dog, oldest dog.
Correct, and I don't know what those prizes are. Mary has them all wrapped up, so I have no idea what they are.
Well, I guess there'll be a big surprise for everyone coming out.
Including me.
Now, I know that this cause has been going on for 13 years. In past events, how has the attendance been, and what do you guys kind of hope for coming into the 13th annual?
Well, the attendance was a little off last year, and I don't know why. There were so many events going on in our community. Right. I think that had the reason why it was so slow last year. We are in the process of trying to get 2 dogs, one for an adult and one for a child or a teenager in our area. So that's our main goal this year, is try to reach that goal, get a training service in here to train the families, and get the dogs in motion. And we've been trying for 13 years to raise enough money. So this is our goal, to get 2 dogs this year, if possible, and to get an adult and a child or a teenager with that dog. And this helps these children with communication skills. It's not a toy. The dog comes up with a child, and they're not sharing a toy. The dog actually is their toy, or the way they can get social skills, because kids don't want to participate with an autistic kid, with a child, because there's certain things they do that frighten other children. So they want to get up, and the dog is the main communication skills, I think, for emotional support, for calming the child down, for safety is a big factor. I mean, they gently pull them out of a pool if they go in the water, crossing a street without someone with them, they'll stop that. So there's a lot of things this dog provides, the service dog provides for these children and adults.
And I've definitely seen a lot of benefits personally with autistic children and or adults with service animals that are there to support them, and also, like you said, communication skills, make it a little easier for them to interact with those not on the spectrum as they are. So just to recap, registration will start for the event at 12:30.
Correct.
The Blessing of the Animals is at 1:15, and those paws hit the trails at 1:30.
That's correct.
And this will be, again, on Sunday, October 6th at Whitetail Preserve in Black Creek Township, rain or shine. So thank you so much for talking with us today, Pat. And Mary, thank you for bringing over Remy and Nico from across the way.
My pleasure.
So the 13th annual Paws for a Cause for Autism, be sure to make it out, help support an adult or a child in need of a service animal to help them accumulate and communicate within society. Thank you for joining us today on Comedian U. We'll see you next time here on WYLN.
4 generations, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram has been treating their customers like family. Stop in to get the lowest financing options and best service around. Whether you're in need of a Ram pickup or have an active family lifestyle or simply want to show off your fun, adventurous side, All-American Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram of Tamaqua has a wide variety of inventory to choose from. Stop in for Ram Power Days.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice,
everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer is more than just a great place to grab 6-packs to go. You can also enjoy great draft beer, including their exclusive Three Ornina Milk Stouts. Take it to go in a crowler, or mix and match bottles of your favorite craft beers. Or just cool down with one of their slushies. Check out the Georgetown Pub Fare menu, including their Flight and Bites with your choice of sauces and 5-ounce draft beers. Stop in and play Keno or other Pennsylvania lottery games. Don't forget to check out their website and Facebook for tasting events. Krugel's Georgetown Deli and Beer in Wilkes-Barre Township, right next to the Big Cow.
The Delaware Valley Warriors traveled up from Milford to Hazleton Friday night, taking on the Cougars in our game of the week. WYLN's Ryan Osachi has the highlights.
Friday night, the Delaware Valley Warriors traveled to Hazleton to take on the Cougars. Coming into the game, the Warriors held a 4-1 record while the Cougars were just the opposite at 1-4. Hazleton's first offensive possession ended quickly after an interception by Matt Studsrud. The Warriors then drove downfield thanks to quarterback Zach Cilia and receiver Mark Callanan.
Cilia down the middle of the field has a man, one-handed grab by Mark Callanan.
Callanan would finish off the drive on a 7-yard touchdown catch, making the score 7-0 Warriors. In the second quarter, Josh Barcarsel would show his elusiveness to score from 11 yards out.
Eluded one tackle, now he's going to elude another, and he's bringing it back to the far side, and he is going to take it in. What an effort by Josh Balcarcel for a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria touchdown.
Near the end of the first half, Jason Henderson won up Callanan's one-handed catch earlier in the game on this touchdown.
Looking for Henderson down the sideline. He caught it and he's in for a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria touchdown. Another one-handed grab by Henderson this time. Good for the Warrior touchdown.
At halftime, the score was 20-0 Warriors. In the third quarter, Balcarcel would score his second touchdown of the night on a 5-yard run, making the score 27-0. With under 3 minutes left in the third quarter, Hazleton would get on the board as Kellen Warner hooked up with Matt Fisher on a 28-yard touchdown.
Warner, quick drop. He's going down the sideline for Fisher. Got him for a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria. Cougar touchdown from 28 yards. Warner to Fisher.
After a long Hazleton drive in the fourth quarter, Seth Kroll would spoil a touchdown for the Cougars as he intercepted the ball in the end zone, setting up an offensive drive for the Warriors. 79 yards later, Preston Machado would tackle on the final yard to cap off an 80-yard touchdown drive and a 34-7 lead. With under 3 minutes left in the game, Nick Berry would score with emphasis on a 90-yard touchdown run for the final score of the night.
And again, Barry gets the carry. He's got a lot of running room. Barry up the near sideline. Price chasing him down. And Barry looks like he's going to go all the way. 90 yards for a 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria Warrior touchdown.
The final score of the game was a 41-7 Delaware Valley victory over Hazleton. The Warriors are now 5-1 and the Cougars are now 1-5. Reporting for WYLN Sports, I'm Ryan Osachi.
The Chicago Cubs looking for a new manager after announcing that Hazleton native Joe Madden won't be back in 2020. His contract expired at the end of last night's game. The Cubs ended a 108-year World Series championship drought when Madden led the club to the title in 2016. The Cubs also made it to the National League Championship Series in 2015 and 2017 and reached the playoffs as a wild card last season. That's the news. Remember, you can get news updates on our WYLN News Facebook page. Stay with us. A look at today's weather is next here on WYLN TV.
Experience the beauty of the Valley Country Club and let them sponsor you for your next event. Toss the flowers and dance the night away with their course as your backdrop. Let Valley Country Club host your next special occasion, whether it's a bridal or baby shower, anniversary, celebration of life, pool party, charity fundraiser, business meeting, golf outing, corporate, private, or social event.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial, licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Hey guys, Ray Merrill from Blaze Alexander's of Greater Hazleton. You know, individuals win trophies, teams win championships. We have an awesome sales team here, but let me introduce you to the other part.
It's not just getting a great deal before the sale. It's about taking care of you after the sale. We take care of your service needs, and we'll get your parts.
So whether you pay cash or finance, good credit or bad,
we've got you covered, even if you fumbled.
So come by and see the award-winning team at Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton, and find out why we take the deals the other guys won't.